Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do a Let's Play and Initial Impressions review for Hard Bullet BR. It's in early access. It just released on the Steam store about a day or two ago. It's available for all the major headsets. It normally retails for 20 bucks. It's currently on sale 10% off. I got a free Steam key through the Steam Creator Connect program to review this game. And basically there's two different parts to this game. So there's an endless and also a wave shooter part, and there's 3 different locations where you can try that: the office, the bathhouse, and action. The sandbox is actually my favorite part. The other stuff is coming soon. Here's the developer's roadmap, and as you can see, they want to add lots of different things. We'll see if that actually happens. The things I'm really interested in is the roguelike and story mode. I think that would be great as long as it has interesting level design and interesting enemy AI. Currently, it's really missing content. If I have to rate this game right now as is, I'd only give it a 5 out of 10. That's because of the limited content and just the overall bugginess. Really, the thing that's really wrong with this game right now is the optimization. So I'm on a 1060 GTX and I had to lower the graphical settings too low in order to get it to run at all. It's barely playable on low. So let's go look at graphics. So I changed it to low, but even at low, it still doesn't run really good at all. There's different player options here, which is good. A lot of games miss this, so congrats to the devs for getting all this right. Dismemberment is yes, but it's spelled incorrectly. Sound, that's fine. Controls, it works on all of them. I just set it out on Windows Mixed Reality, which I'm on right now, but also on the Oculus Quest 2 using Oculus Link cable, and they both work perfectly fine. Now there's arcade and tactic reloads. What that means is that for the tactic, you actually have to, put in the clip, charge the gun, and then shoot. And I think this might be a bug, but it always drops now versus me having to click any button. So I think you're supposed to click something or like pull it out, but now it just automatically ejects. I'm not sure it's supposed to do that. But that's tactic. Then there's arcade, which is what I prefer just because of the type of game this is, an endless shooter, endless wave. And you have so many enemies. So, sorry. This is arcade. So you just drop your hand down and it reloads. Okay. So the cool thing about this game is that there is a jump. Let me go ahead and see. Ah, man. There's a jump. There we go. Jump. Okay. So it's not on the Oculus Quest 2. I had no issues doing the jump because it's just a simple A button, I believe, to jump. Here, there's a normal jump. The jump just doesn't... Okay, there we go. See, the jump doesn't always work the way that you want. So there is a difference between a slow motion jump and just a regular jump. I'm trying to do a regular jump. There we go. There we go. That's a regular jump. But it just doesn't always work just because of the way it's laid out. It's part of the trackpad, and you push up on the trackpad. On Windows Mixed Reality, it's just not always 100%. Now it's working. Okay. And then there's a slow motion. So this is just a slow motion without the jump. So it's the menu button. It's a slow motion. Pretty cool. But the sandbox is my favorite part of this game. So let's go ahead and go into sandbox. By the way, I should probably show off here. You can do this. Okay. And this. Oh, it's supposed to... I don't know. It seems to have trouble. There we go. Yeah, it's not... It's easier to do the chest holster than it is to do the back holster, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and... Are we on Sandbox? Yes, we're on Sandbox. So the elevator is actually just a loading screen, believe it. So yeah, it's loading. I mean, there's worse loading screens. Most VR games don't even have anything like this. So, it's better than nothing, but still the loading screen is pretty long. Even though it is an elevator, so it doesn't look as bad in VR. You pretend you're on an elevator, I guess. You get the appropriate sound and the appropriate visuals. You do have full locomotion and snap turning available. Should have mentioned that, I guess, earlier. And this is Sandbox Mode. There's two very cool things about Sandbox Mode. And this is the main reason why I'm giving this a neutral recommendation. I wasn't sure because, honestly, the Wave Shooter, Endless Shooter is not very good just because the maps are too small and it's just too basic. Don't get me wrong, the slow motion and the slow time, the jump and the slow time are very fun. But that's just not enough to make the game good. But I really like this. So if you like Fargo like I do, like I love Fargo. Probably the most iconic scene in Fargo is the wood chipper. Okay, and you get to recreate this in VR. So let's go ahead and activate the wood chipper. And hello, sir. How are you? So you can slap this guy. Okay, whatever. Hey, how you doing, sir? Do you want to go in the wood chipper? Please? No? No? Oh, dude. Whoa. Okay. Alright. So where's his head? Oh, here's his head. Okay. Alright. So this is not going to work all that great on Windows Mixed Reality because the jump button is just not very good. But let's go ahead and see what happens. Yeah. The jump. So I was trying to dunk like Jordan. But on Windows Mixed... Oh, wow. Okay, so that didn't work all that great. So much easier on the Oculus Quest 2 where I can just do it with no problems. I'm going to try again. So let's get an actual basketball this time. All right. And let me sing for some inspiration. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Oh, come on. So now that I'm actually trying to activate the slow motion jump, it won't do it. Spread my wings and fly away. Yeah! Woo! Dunk! Alright. So yeah, it is fun to do dunks. And as you can see, I jumped from the free throw line, Jordan style, Michael Jordan. So let's do it again one more time. Let's see if we can do it. Let's try to be more stylish on our dunk. Let's see if we can do like a 360 windmill or something. Alright. Let's see if it works. One last try. I believe I can soar. Oh, come on. I hate Windows Mixed Reality sometimes. Mixed Reality, let's go. Whoa! It doesn't want to do the slow motion dunk. Okay, let's try it again. I believe I can... Oh, whoa. Well, I tried. So, by the way, if you want to dispose of the body, pick it up. All right. Throw it down the hole in the middle of the room. And yeah, you can follow along. Uh-oh. Ah! Okay. Alrighty. So, more wood chipper. One more. Let's do one more wood chipper. Guys, I really didn't like the last guy. He didn't really scream as much as I wanted. Hello, sir. How are you doing today? Would you like to participate in Fargo, the movie? Okay. I'll be the bad guy, and you'll be the good guy, okay? All right. So, Fargo. Ready? Fargo. You're going to be in Fargo, dude. No? Please? Okay. Oh! Woo! Some of you might be wondering, what happens if I put the head in? No, it doesn't get crushed. I think for that alone, this game deserves at least a 5 out of 10. If you're a sociopath, I definitely recommend this game for you. That is fun. Okay, so that's not the only grotesque thing you can do in this game. You can also... Mr. Police officer, stand back. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, get up. Okay, so we're gonna actually have to carry... Are you still alive? No. Alright. Well, let's throw out the trash. Okay, let's try that again. I really wish they wouldn't put a mask on these guys. So that's the physics. The physics is not the best, but it's still pretty fun. Yeah, I think he's... Oh, no, he's not dead. Okay. Okay. You've been electrified. Now the wood chipper. Any last words? Oh, you can't lift him from the bottom. Because I don't want his feet first. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, let's dunk the head now. Let's do this. This is totally sick. Only for sociopaths right here. Come on. Come on, jump. Come on. You gotta jump. This is a problem with Windows Mixed Reality. Okay, there we go. The touchpad is not that great for making functions for games. Okay. So, that's not all that you can do. You can do more, okay? By the way, this shopping cart is pretty good. It has nice physics to it. Believe it or not, it does. So, obviously, you can push the cart around. Okay, let's go ahead and put the body in there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Now, if it wasn't for the stairs, we could actually dump the whole thing in there. But we're not going to waste time on that. Let's go ahead and let's get this SMG. Alright. And let's try out some of the physics. So let's spawn some unarmed and armed guys. Okay. So let's make everyone angry. You can do slow motion. Okay. Oh man. Like I mentioned, the jump just is not very responsive on Windows Mixed Reality. There we go. Max Payne style, pretty good. Okay, now they're all dead, so we can test out some of the physics here. Can we decapitate the head by shooting it over and over? The answer is yes. What happens if you shoot the butt a lot? Let's find out. That is what happens. Okay. But that's the extent of the gore and dismemberment. As you can see, the limbs and the head all fall apart, but that's pretty much it. So the physics, again, not the best physics I've seen in VR, but it's still pretty fun for a sociopath. Okay. So let's spawn a few more. Let's get rid. Here it is. Clear all. Open. Clear dead only. Yes. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's spawn armed. Okay. All right. Let's get a shotgun and let's test out the shotgun. Here we go. I love a shotgun, and we can test it out. This is not a pump shotgun. Okay. Did it, what happened? Ooh, took his head right off. Ooh. Another head right off. Okay. Somehow this guy. Oh, it is pump. It's just very, very little pump. It's not like a big pump. Okay. So I think we're done with the sandbox. It is fun, but it's also pretty limited. The melee is not very good. So let's do one more. Actually, let's do one last one. Let's test out melee. You see the problem with the melee here. It's just not very good. It kind of has no impact. See, it just doesn't feel very good. So yeah, it's really lacking on the melee. The melee is just not very good. Okay. But you can also throw bricks. So, but obviously because bricks are weighted, you can't really throw them that far. So, okay. And yeah, it'll hurt them. But again, not the best physics. So let's go ahead and let's try out the actual game. Let's try out the wave shooter. It is fun doing the slow motion, the jumps and all that. Kind of makes you feel like Max Payne. That's pretty cool. But the level design is just not that interesting. The enemy design is just not that interesting. The AI is not very good. So that's why, if it was only that, I probably would not recommend this game. First of all, it needs better optimization. But second of all, it needs more interesting level designs and just better enemy AI. More thought put into it. Enemies right now, they're all like bullet sponges, which doesn't make sense because some of them should have like more armor than others. So those should take more bullets than the rest, but it doesn't seem to make a difference. So there's 3. I've already tried the office and bathhouse. The only one I haven't tried is action. So let's go ahead and do action for this video. And that'll be the end of my recording. So, like I mentioned, if I have to rate this game right now in early access, I give it a 5 out of 10. I am getting my 3080 RTX soon, and so once this game leaves out of early access, I'd love to try this game on my 3080. Hopefully, it'll run better on a 3080 RTX, and we'll see how it does then. But on a 1060 GTX, like I said, it's barely playable, even on low graphics. But I really think this game just needs more content. It doesn't need the story mode, the roguelite mode, just more interesting map design, more interesting enemy AI, and more interesting enemy design. This could be a really good game if the dev is able to follow up on all the promises as far as the early access roadmap. We shall see. So there's survival and waves. The only difference, survival, they just keep coming. So let's do waves, so at least we have a little bit of respite in between the waves. And let's go ahead and start mission as soon as we choose. Now, I like the submachine guns better. Let's do an AK also. So maybe I'll show off the AK a little bit. It doesn't want to go back in my back. It just doesn't want to. So that is, I don't know why, but I'm having issues. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, that should work more seamlessly than it does right now. Let's go ahead and start. Let's go hit that start button. Actually, there's no reason for me to holster. Let's just go. Let's just go. So you do take damage, but you recover really fast. So as long as you don't take too much damage, you'll be fine. So I haven't taken too much damage, so I'm fine. But obviously that wasn't the best. The reason it wasn't the best is because my jump button is not working like it should. Again, I'm on Windows Mixed Reality right now. On the Oculus Quest 2, I had no problems at all getting it to work right. So I have the slow-mo right now, if you can't tell. The slow-mo is no problem. It's a jump that I want to get to work. And it's just not responsive on Windows Mixed Reality. I'm trying. Yeah, I can't get the jumps to work. I'm trying. Oh, there we go. Finally get a jump. I finally got a jump after many tries. But as you can see, the map, this is probably the most interesting map out of the 3 I've played. But it's still too small, I think. And yeah, the jump just doesn't really want to work. It works like maybe 1 out of 10 tries, and that's just not very good. On Windows Mixed Reality, though, like I said, on the Oculus Quest, it was working perfectly. And some of you might be saying, well, why aren't you recording on the Oculus Quest 2? That is because I had some issues recording on the Oculus Quest 2. My recording software didn't want to play nice with Oculus Quest. So that's why I'm on Windows Mixed Reality right now. As you can see, there are environmental kills you can do. There's the electrical surges there. If you can kill enemies near there, you can shock them to death. So I'm sure there's some stylish kills you can do. The bathhouse has like a big hole in the center for some reason. So that's interesting. But I'm not sure that's a smart... It just doesn't make a lot of sense to have a big hole in the center of a bathhouse, though. There we go. Finally got the slow-mo jump after many press. I'm just pressing the slow-mo right now a lot. Okay, so I'm not sure I need to show much more. Obviously, it is fun to use the slow-mo and to use the jumps. It's just on Windows Mixed Reality, it's kind of a PETA, just because it's linked to the touchpad. I'm not sure if the HTC Vive would have the same problems, because they're also on the touchpad. And as you can see, the jumps don't always work the way I want to. Like, I want to jump in a certain direction, and it just doesn't always jump the way I want for those stylish kills. Okay, there's a stylish jump looking all around it, but I couldn't find anybody to kill. Where is the enemy? This is... Okay. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been Hard Bullet Early Access. First impressions. There's enough here that I can at least give it a neutral recommendation, but it would need more for me to give a positive recommendation. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day. Okay. Anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.